Hello everyone, this is Jim Okersinski with your week 2 screencast video. So in this week's screencast video, we're going to cover the schedule in a minute, but I want to talk about the Curious Researcher. We're going to be working into the week 2 course unit. That would be the introduction chapter in the textbook. Now, if you do not have the textbook yet, all right, you may be able to head on to Amazon. There might be a preview of the textbook, which might be the introduction. I kind of heard a little bit of talk among my colleagues about that, so you might be able to use the introduction for the Curious Researcher off of Amazon's preview. It'll get you through perhaps exercise number 1 in the discussion boards. Exercise number 2 is all about Bruce Ballinger's short essay, Theories of Intelligence. So, I have a PDF copy here of Theories of Intelligence. If you're not able to locate a preview or don't get the textbook, it is a really bad PDF of a photocopy. You more than likely would have to print this out and then try to decipher it, but there is one available. All right, so you can take a look at that. Now we have 2 activities along with reading the introduction. This is where the introduction kind of challenges your thinking about how a research essay should sound, okay, and how to write a research essay and what exactly a research essay might be as compared to a research report. So for the discussion boards in this in discussion board number 3 on this particular unit in week 2, let me get down the discussion board 3. We have once again 2 threads. All right, so one is exercise 1. This is, I believe, right, a fast writing activity. I already have a post up in discussion board number 3. Let me get back to the threads, and the next thread is all about the theories of intelligence. So you'd want to have a little discussion about the theories of intelligence. Here is the prompt there. It's all about that exercise in the textbook. If you have the PDF along with reading the instructions here, you should be able to complete at least that portion of it. Remember, in this particular board, you're going to turn around and create your initial post and then respond to one of your classmates there, right? So let's get back over to the week 2 as our activity. You want to just get some idea of what a research essay should sound like. I should say the introduction chapter there is what will help us through that. Also, you might want to familiarize yourself with the Google Drive tutorial in the course folder here, and because we'll be getting into the critical thinking essay that is due on Sunday. So I covered the critical thinking essay and really introduced that, I believe, in last week's lecture video. You may want to reach back and grab that video and determine exactly how to go about writing the critical thinking essay. Okay, so go back and run through that. I'll probably cover it a little bit more in this week's lecture video. I don't want to run too long on the screencast here, so we'll do that. But please go back and take a look at last week's video, especially the lecture video where I'll talk about the critical thinking essay and what exactly I'm looking for on that particular assignment. So make sure that, let's get back to the announcements. I'm sorry. All right, so we've talked about the Curious Researcher and the introduction on where to get, possibly get a look at the introduction there in Amazon on a preview. Also, we talked about the discussion board activity, and then I touched on the critical thinking essay. I'll cover that a little bit, like I said, in lecture video, along with some of the content for the introduction in this week's lecture video. That'll be posted out about Wednesday this week. All right, so if you have any questions, you know where to reach me. Good luck and stay safe.